Welcome back, anime lovers. It's the start of a new year, and with it, brings us the latest and greatest in anime. We're excited to give you a rundown of the top anime worth adding to your watch list. So sit back, relax, and let's dive into the best anime gems you won't want to miss this season. To professional assassins, Kazuki and Rei assassinate a smuggler but are abruptly called away to care for their daughter Miri. Several months previously on Christmas Eve, Kazuki and Rei share an apartment while operating as assassins with support from their handler Kyutaro. Kazuki is haunted by memories of his pregnant wife and is seen regularly sending portions of his wages to someone. Their next target is a human trafficker hosting a party at a hotel. Kazuki infiltrates the party delivering a cake with Rei inside the food trolley. Meanwhile, a young girl named Miri arrives in the city alone, heads to the hotel and enters the elevator with them, ruining their plan. Miri reveals she is looking for her father, who she has never met, as her mother had told her he would definitely be at the hotel on Christmas Eve. Miri unknowingly blows their cover, and she is taken hostage by the target. Kazuki frantically claims he is Miri's father, so Miri jumps into Kazuki's arms allowing Rei to shoot the target. In the 32nd century, a man known as Vash the Stampede has earned a bounty of $60 billion on his head, and the nickname the Humanoid Typhoon after accidentally destroying a city with his supernatural powers. However, whenever he is attacked, Vash displays a pacifist personality as noted by two Bernardelli Insurance Society employees, Meryl Streep and Millie Thompson, who follow him around in order to minimize the damages inevitably caused by his appearance. Most of the damage attributed to Vash is actually caused by bounty hunters in pursuit of the $60 billion double-dollar bounty on Vash's head for the destruction of the city of July. However, he cannot remember the incident due to retrograde amnesia, being able to recall only fragments of the destroyed city and memories of his childhood. Throughout his travels, Vash tries to save lives using non-lethal force. He is occasionally joined by a priest, Nicholas D. Wolfwood, who, like Vash, is a superb gunfighter with a mysterious past. As the series progresses, more about Vash's past and the history of human civilization on the planet is revealed. Tomo Aizawa and Junichiro Jun Kubota are the tightest bros you'd ever see. They roughhouse and spar, but through thick and thin, they've got each other's back. Yeah, there's just one small problem: Tomo is in love with Jun. Since she was young, tomboyish Tomo has been just another one of the guys. Due to his extreme muscle-brained nature, Jun doesn't notice any of her advances, not even when she explicitly confesses. To add insult to injury, for the longest time, he didn't even realize that she was a girl. Tomo-chan wa Ananoko follows the comedic hijinks of Tomo and her friends as she tries to catch Jun's eye and escape the infamous Brozoni. The story takes place in an age of swords, heroes, and myths. Giant beasts created the land, but then humans stole that land. This angered the beasts, who then started eating humans. In order to fight back, humans called upon the gods. The KYOJUU beast started spreading around the world, causing great damage. But humans fought back by hunting the KYOJUU. Humanity also prospered by using the dissected parts of the beasts. Jiro is a man who has escaped death, and he hunts KYOJUU to earn a living. He meets 22nd Kuyumi, who is being chased by someone. After discovering that his orphanage was on the brink of closing due to financial stress, Finn, who was living freely on the streets, set out for a casino with the aim of making a fortune. However, nothing could have prepared Finn for the nightmare that was awaiting him. Once there, Finn encountered a car chase and bloody shootout caused by a man's lucky card. Finn will eventually learn what the shootout was about. The world order can be controlled by a set of 50 to X playing cards with the power to bestow different superhuman powers and abilities to the ones that possess them. With these cards, people can access the hidden power of the buddy that can be found within themselves. There is a secret group of players called High Card, who have been directly ordered by the King of Forland to collect the cards that have been scattered throughout the kingdom while moonlighting as employees of the luxury car maker Pinnacle. Scouted to become the group's 5th member, Finn soon joins the players on a dangerous mission to find these cards. All you need in life are manners, dignity, and the will to bet on your own life. However, who's who? The rival car maker obsessed with defeating Pinnacle, and the Klondikes, the infamous mafia family, stand in the way of the gang. A frenzied battle amongst these card-obsessed players, fueled by justice, desire, and revenge, is about to begin. Are you ready? It's showdown. The distant future, 5012. The sudden aerial invasion of Earth by aliens and their creations' machine life forms led mankind to the brink of extinction. The surviving number of humans who took refuge on the moon to organize a counterattack using android soldiers to recapture Earth. However, the war reaches a stalemate as the machine life forms continue to multiply infinitely. In turn, humanity deploys a new unit of android soldiers as an ultimate weapon. YORHA newly dispatched to Earth to be joins 9S. The analyst currently stationed there, where amid their mission, they encounter a myriad of mysterious phenomena. Along with 3 other heroes, 27-year-old Mukuta Tsuyoshi is transported into a fantasy world to rescue a kingdom from a mysterious threat. However, it soon becomes clear that Tsuyoshi has been dragged into the summoning ritual by accident. His only skill turns out to be food menu, which allows him to open an interface where he can purchase and obtain food-related supermarket items from modern Japan. Unceremoniously booted out of the palace, Tsuyoshi sets out on his own into his new world. However, his ability to create delicious dishes unknown to this world soon pays dividends, even attracting the legendary wolf Fenrir. Fenrir is so taken in by the food that the creature immediately forms a contract with Tsuyoshi, becoming his familiar. Followed by this whimsical mythical being, Tsuyoshi takes up a job as a merchant and adventurer, traveling and cooking up mouth-watering meals that never fail to amaze the inhabitants of this world. Kyutaro Ichikawa may look like your average middle school student, but in his heart, he dreams of murder. Thus, it is no surprise that the one he wants to kill the most is never far off from his mind, the class idol, Anna Yamada. Reading alone in his beloved school library, he inadvertently begins to rendezvous with Yamada, who comes to secretly gorge on her beloved candies and sweets. Through their interactions, Ichikawa discovers just how much of a ditz Yamada is, and can't help but support her from the sidelines. Meanwhile, Yamada herself can't help but tease Ichikawa relentlessly due to his flustered reactions. With an array of heartwarming daily interactions, the distant bond between the two grows into something more than just library acquaintances. Perhaps, in time, Ichikawa will come to realize that his murderous desires have turned into something else entirely. After a gruesome war wreaked havoc on the general populace, the governments of the world turned to a more elusive tactic to further their agendas. A war fought in the shadows. Lily, a beautiful girl with white locks, is a student in one of the many institutions that train youths into becoming capable spies. Unfortunately, despite scoring well in the written exams, she only manages to barely pass her practicals. With no real-world skills to speak of, her hopes of graduating are dismal until she is offered an opportunity to join the mysterious Team Tomo Shibi and partake in an impassable mission. Excited by the prospect of working with the elite, Lily enthusiastically accepts. However, she is struck dumb when she arrives at KYOJUU Palace, and the true purpose of Tomo Shibi and its hopeless situation comes into light. Joined by other problematic female spies along with a mysterious young man spearheading the operation, Lily realizes that this is not the ideal escapade she had pictured. High school student Hunta Shiraishi has a simple goal: to live a fulfilling youth. However, achieving this goal appears to be harder than expected, as everyone in his surroundings often fails to notice him due to his lack of presence. In fact, Shiraishi's lack of presence is so severe that people think his seat in class is always empty, and mistakenly assume that he often skips school. There is even a weird rumor spreading around in class, claiming that those who successfully spot Shiraishi will be blessed with good fortune for the day. So far, the only person who notices his existence is Nagisa Kubo, the girl seated next to him. Unfortunately for him though, Kubo likes to tease him on a daily basis and often puts him into unprecedented and nerve-wracking situations. However, as Kubo's playful antics continue to involve the reluctant Shiraishi, he may soon discover that his youth might not be as boring as he initially thought. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more content just like this. I love hearing your thoughts and feedback in the comments, so feel free to let me know what you thought about today's video. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.